We all know someone who speaks vividly about the future. They describe the success, the money, and the life they're destined for with total clarity. Yet, as years pass, their reality remains static. The common diagnosis for this behavior is laziness. We assume these individuals lack the discipline, drive, or ambition required to do the work. Psychology suggests a more complex internal state. These individuals possess ambition, but their brains are working in overdrive to actively block forward motion. To understand this paralysis, we have to deconstruct the brain's hidden defense mechanisms by looking through three distinct layers of psychological resistance. The first layer of resistance disguises itself as preparation. It is the trap of waiting for a perfect moment that never arrives. Many people operate under the belief that they need to feel ready before they start. However, readiness is a feeling that typically follows the initiation of action, rather than preceding it. This chart tracks mental energy against the progression of a project. During an extended planning phase, energy plummets as the brain analyzes every possible outcome. By the time it is actually time to act, the individual is already mentally exhausted. Chronic planning functions as a behavioral trap. It drains the brain's cognitive reserves, providing a convenient excuse of fatigue to justify doing nothing. This raises a question of biology. If no real progress is being made, why does talking about these dreams feel so rewarding? The brain struggles to distinguish the difference between visualizing a successful outcome and actually achieving it. This schematic shows the brain processing these inputs. Fantasizing triggers satisfaction hormones, providing an identical neurochemical payoff to real achievement. This creates an addiction to potential. Since real progress is uncomfortable, the brain stays attached to the fantasy. The mind effectively hacks its own reward system. It secures the emotional satisfaction of victory without ever paying the price of the effort. At the deepest psychological level, inaction serves as a survival mechanism designed to protect the individual's self-image. As long as a dream remains unattempted, it stays perfect. By staying in the planning phase, the dreamer ensures their vision is never exposed to the possibility of failure. This protection is driven by identity misalignment. The brain resists any action that threatens how a person secretly views themselves. If someone secretly believes they are undisciplined or incapable of finishing things, taking action is a threat. Starting the work risks confirming that negative self-image in the real world. At its core, the failure to start is a strategy for ego survival. The mind prioritizes the safety of a familiar, flawed identity over the risk of trying and falling short. Understanding these layers helps reframe the problem. Inaction is a natural biological and psychological defense system working exactly as it was evolved to function. While many people share massive ambitions, talent is rarely the factor that separates dreamers from achievers. Turning a dream into reality requires a high tolerance for mental friction. Success depends on acting even when your mind is actively resisting the effort. Real progress requires abandoning the comfort of who you could be and accepting the agonizing, repetitive work of becoming who you want to be.